So we have 5 inputs, A, B, C, D, and E. We do not have a 5-input K-map. So what I'm going to do here, I'm going to use 2 4-input K-maps, 2 of them. Notice what I'm going to write here. It's not going to be A. It's going to be B, C, D, and E. I left the A out, the most significant digit, the one on the left. This one, when A is 0. And I'm going to have another one next to it. That's when A equals to 1. B, C, D, E, and this is when A equals to 1. Now, when I label the numbers, since A is 0, that's the most significant bit. That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Now A is 1. This becomes 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 6, 7, 28, 29, 30, and 31. So the left one is for the first 16 of them because A is 0. The second group, when A is 1, that's the last 16. Let's look at the first group. You have a value of 1 at 0, at 2, at 1, at 1, at 2, at 4, at 5, at 6, 10, 13, 14, now we go 18, 21, 22, 24, 26, 29, and the 30. Now, what you have to visualize that these two tables are on top of each other, sitting like this, right on top of each other. So if I put them on top of each other, these 4 are adjacent to these 4. That's 8 of them. They are on top of each other. This one on top of that. So these are adjacent. There's a group of 8 now. A group of 8. I say, okay, good, good. What happens? Now, since that's a group of 8, let's see what's changing. A is changing. A is out. What about the other ones? B and C are changing, right? So D and not E. Well, how about this group right here? There's a group of 4, and I don't see anything on that side to take with it. If I do that, that's what?
And that would be
A is 0, that's A naught, because that's only on this side. And B naught, yes. And D naught.
so the four becomes 3.
Yep, because you have 5 variables.
Variables. How about 21, 24, and 5 and 13?
21,
29, sorry,
29, 21,
and 5 and 13.
5 and 13. Sure, why not? There's a group of 4 right here. See them? These two with these two. They're on top of each other. There's 4 of them. And that will make it what? A is gone, right? B is gone. C is 1, that's good. D naught and E. And the only one that's not circled right now, the only one is right there. So what are you going to do with it?
Match it up with 26.
Match it up with the one on the bottom. I'll take that. This and this. Instead of taking it by itself. So notice A for this is what? 1. So it's A is part of the solution. What else we got there? B, C naught. D is changing, E naught.
So why is the 1 there again? Because it's on the A equals 1.
Yep, it's only on this side. There's no 1 here.
Okay. But then how come you have A naught, B naught, D naught?
Oh, that's this one.
Okay, and that's...
Only on this side.
So if it goes between the sides, the two graphs, if it goes between
Then-
the two graphs, you don't use an A.
No, because that means A don't care. It changes.
So how do you,
Gotcha.
I'm just a little confused, how do you compare the two graphs when finding them? When you're on top of them, how do you get the answer down there? For example, we did 5, 13, 21, 29.
5.
I understand they're on top of each
Yep.
other. But how do you understand that they're specifically C, D naught, and E?
Oh.
A is changing.
Yep, A is changing. That's gone. It's on both sides.
Okay, well, yeah, that's understandable.
Yep.
What else is changing?
So,
B, look at B. B went from 0 to 1 for both of them. B is gone. C did not change. It's 1.
so all 4 of them have to be equal to each other, correct?
Oh, what do you mean?
They all
Oh.
have to be ones, yeah.
Okay.
And you got D naught and E. So that's why it's C, because it's 1, and D naught and E for both.
Okay, I see, now I see it. Okay.
Let's try another one.
Is 5 the most you can go with these?
Nope. If you have 6, you need 4 of them. Yeah. Then after a while, stop pulling your hair. Yeah. There's actually another method called the Quinn-McCluskey method. We'll talk about next. If you don't want to do the K-map, you go that way.
Which is probably even easier than...
Well, not easier. You go blind by the time you finish one problem, but it's not a lot of thinking. But you need to be careful. You need to use a graph paper, be perfect, line them up, and that'll give you the answer. You'll see that. Let me try another one with don't care yet in it. So H, it's 5 variables. So A, B, C, D, E. The summation of 0, 4, 6, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, 31. Now, me personally, instead of writing all of this, I have no idea why they don't do it pi and just write where the function is 0. A lot less writing than all of these. It's 0 where? At 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. That's not much really less writing. It's the same thing. That tells you where it's 0, that tells you where it's 1. Maybe a few digits less. But either way, it's still a lot of writing. This where it's 1, the rest of them where it's going to be 0. I thought this would be a bit shorter than that. And I said, oh, good, that'll be smaller, but really not much. So 2 K-maps.
Now, how are you going to do an odd do not?
The first one when A equals 0. The first group, that'll be B, C, and D, E. The second one,
You're moving a little bit too far so you can't see it on the screen.
okay. Zero, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31st. My eyes going dizzy just looking at the numbers. There's 0, 4, 6, 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, where's 21? 21, 24, 25, 26, that's 27, 26, 28, 29, and 31.
Well, the first one I can see doing is 0, 4, 12, 8.
I'm looking to see if I really need that.
Oh, let's see. There's no groups with it.
The one is supposed to be on the 30 to the 31.
That's supposed to be 30
Yeah.
here?
Oh, but I was looking at it.
Yep.
doesn't look like it can make a group of 8.
Mm,
It's like all groups of 4.
hmm.
Which makes me ask, do we really need A then?
Sure, depends how I group them. Depends how I group
Oh
them.
yeah, that's true.
You can't cross across the 2 graphs at all. definitely.
Sure you can. I can take, notice if I do this,
Unless you do a 2 and a 2. But do you,
see these two ones here?
You can cross the graphs, but
On top of each other.
do you want to?
you don't
Do-
actually reduce.
Do I need them, the question is. I think that's what you're asking. Do I need to?
Yeah, you can't make
Yeah.
a larger group by crossing the graphs.
Well, let's see.
Well, you can do 0, 4, 12, A.
Now, I see these ones here, and I don't see anything here. See them?
Yeah.
So eventually I'm going to need these ones here. How about we'll start with this one? Because I don't see anything I can group with them.
You can
So
group
that's-
that group of 4.
That's a group of 4. To take these two ones, I want these. The other two I can deal with, but these here, I don't have a choice but to take them together. So that's A is 1. I got to include the A. B and C are gone. D bar E. Now another thing I see on the right side that I do not see on the left side, that's this one and that one.
Well, you can group 18 and 26.
I can take them together here, or I can take them with the 4 on the top. Groups of 4 is better than groups of 2s.
What's your group of 4? The corners?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just like 2 problems ago.
Yep.
Oh, okay. Because you. Right.
Follow the paper,
Yeah.
flip it over. So that will be what? A is 1. B is gone.
C is
C not. D is gone, right? E not.
If you only had a 1 on the 30, then you could do the whole line 28, 29, 30.
This with
30.
this? Yeah. Unfortunately, we don't have it.
You could do 29, 31, 13, 15.
Which one?
Group of 4.
Twen-
13, 15, 29, 31.
13, 15, 29. Yep, I can take these, and I can also take these as group 4 if I need to. Right? So to get this one with this, notice now I'm crossing these. See them? I'm crossing them. A is no longer a factor. A is changing. B is 1. C is 1. D is changing. E is 1. That's a group of 4.
I think for 6 and 14, it's only going to be a group of 2, right? 'Cause you can't do anything.
6 and 14.
Yeah, because you have to get rid of 6 anyways.
I can go this way with that one.
Oh, that's true.
Right?
Yeah.
So if I go like this, that's a group of 4. I didn't group this. I shouldn't be circling that because I didn't use these corner ones. I don't want you to forget. Like you think, oh, I used them. I was thinking about them early. There's a 1 here.
Question.
Wait, let me just write that one before I forget about it. That's A naught. B is gone. Oh, C naught, C naught. D is changing E naught. I get a couple more ones to group. I get that one here, and I get these ones here.
28, 29, 12, and 13, maybe 4. Or
I can take this with this, notice.
25.
If I want to, I can take these two with these two. That's a group of 4.
Yeah.
Or I can go this way. That's a group of 4.
There's another one too, 12, 13.
Or I can take
Well, wouldn't you get both of them if you did 12, 8, 28, 24?
12, 8. I still have that one here,
Oh, yeah.
right? So let me go with that. I'm going to group this with this. Again, I could have went 4 this way. As long as it's a group of 4, I don't care if I go this way, or any other way. That gives me a group of 4. And that will give me what? A is gone, it's changing. B has a value of 1. D naught, E naught. And there's only one of them that we did not circle. That's this one.
Probably 0, 4, 12, 8.
Now, all 4 on the top. Another option, I can do these 4 on the top, or I can do these 2 with these 2. That's another 4. See, if I took these 2 with these 2, that's 4. Or I can go across this way, that's 4. Since my map is a mess, I'll go straight across. And that will be what? A naught, because we're not changing A.
D naught, E naught.
D naught, E naught.
Dang.
Question.
So that's why they said there's more than one answer to this. With that one, instead of this and this, you could have went these 4. With that one, instead of using these 4, I could have went these 2 with those 2. That's still a group of 4. Yes.
Now, if you had a group of 8, 0 to 8, 10, 18, 16, 24, 26, you can't. Can you do that together? or no?
18, well, I gotta find out first what you're talking about. 18.
I'm talking about the corners, all the
Here?
corners. If you had ones on all the
Yep,
corners.
all corners here?
Yeah,
Yep, that's the groups of 8s.
that'd be a group of 8.
Sure. Because they're on top of each other. We actually, when I used to do a problem like this, instead of making 2 K-map, that was common actually. I used to do with 1 K-map, the same problem.
It was the Z map, right?
Nope. Well, it wasn't my method, but I seen it somewhere in a book. It's really the same thing, except instead of just doing 2 K-maps, no, B and C, I'm sorry. Same thing. But they used to do slice the cell into 2 locations. Use the top half when it's for the 0. Use the bottom half for the 1.
For like A.
Yep, for A. So this actually, when you look at the number, you use the top half when A is 0. That's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Use the bottom half of the cell, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, and 31. And some people liked it better this way. To me, that's more intense. But the nice thing about them, you get to see when two maps are adjacent to each other, two location. You'll see it better with this one. 6. Where's the 8? 8, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 21, 24, 25, 26, 28, 29, and 31. I don't know, to me that's probably more challenging to see. But you can, instead of having the two maps looking, you can see these 2 1s and 2 1s are adjacent here. See that? And these 2 1s and 2 1s from the different maps are adjacent to each other. Remember how we did these 2 1s here? Or if you want to do these 2 1s with these 2 1s, see them how they're adjacent? So some people did it this way, and they go, oh, take this group. This group is equivalent to this and this. It's in the top and the bottom. Take this group. This group equivalent to this and this. Now notice the ones here are in the bottom. See them way in the bottom? See all the ones in the bottom? That's equivalent to this map when we took that. The ones here in the top alone. See in the top alone here, that says that's A is 0. These are on the bottom. That's when A is 1.
Instead of doing a diagonal, could you just add another row to each block?
I feel like that would get a little bit more.
I don't know what you mean by either row.
Because they're on diagonal, you can make your bubbles with straight lines, if you
Yeah,
will.
this way.
Whereas if you stacked the ones on top of each other, you
You'd
would
have really
be able to
weird
go
Yeah.
around them as easily.
But that was the whole idea to do them. Notice you can see here, these here with these on the top here. See them on the top, and on the top the ones? You get to see them, and that's what we had.
If it was like this, you'd see the
Yeah.
ones too. because
I find it, for me, personally, I find it that's easier this way than that way.
It
Yep.
looks more confusing.
Yeah, some people said, I don't mind doing it this way. Actually, in the past, that's how I did them always. Then I decided to break them into 2, and for me, I find it easier if I do them that way. I just keep going back and forth, which one's adjacent, and try to picture them on top of each other. Now, if you got 6 variables here, you'll need 4 of these. The 16, the 32, then the next 16, then the last 16. And you gotta look and see like 4 stacked on top of each other. That is really challenging. That's tough to see. We'll do 4, but we'll do them differently, you know. Or we go back to the Boolean algebra. I'm not killing myself with that. Oops.
Yeah.